Welcome to Tutor Orientation for tutoring services. There will be a quiz at the end of the presentation, so please take some notes. Remember that you will have to score a 90 or above to complete the training process. During this presentation, you'll learn more about our department and services and the benefits of being an AAC tutor. You'll also learn more about your responsibilities, the difference between working with a program student and a private pay student, and you'll get some tips on where to meet your student. Finally, we'll discuss pay rates. My name is Joan, and I oversee all aspects of tutoring. You can always find me in Alden 101N, so stop by if you have any questions or concerns. For questions concerning workforce or payroll, you can contact Helen, our tutoring services assistant. If you ever have any questions, you can also email us at tutoring@ohio.edu. Tutoring Services is located in Alden 101. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 p.m. We offer tutoring in over 240 courses, and we employ over 130 tutors who work in the Math Center, the Science Center, and as peer tutors for program students and private pay. There are many benefits to being an AAC tutor. You'll have the opportunity to help other OU students succeed academically while developing your own leadership skills. It's a great way to build your resume, and you'll get to do so on your own time. All tutors have a very flexible schedule, as long as you commit a few hours a week to tutoring. Students enjoy working with peer tutors because it helps build concentration, it improves confidence, and of course, it improves academic success. For a complete description of your tutor responsibilities, please read the Tutor Handbook. For the purpose of this presentation, your main responsibilities are entering and maintaining your available hours in TutorTrack and logging your tutoring sessions. When working with program students, you will be responsible for submitting your timesheets and entering your hours in Workforce in order to receive payment. During the tutoring session, you will be responsible for assisting students and helping to identify problem areas through question and answer. We don't want our tutors teaching. We want you to use examples to demonstrate concepts and theories and provide opportunities for practice. It's the best way for students to learn. Remember that you have to cancel your sessions 8 hours in advance. This will give your students the ability to find another tutor in the event that you can't make it. Students also have responsibilities. They have to arrive on time, and they have to be prepared with questions and materials. They have to participate actively in the session. And if they can't make it to the session, they have to cancel 8 hours in advance through TutorTrack. This will help you find a different student to help. As an AAC tutor, you'll work with different types of students. You might work at the Math or Science Center where we offer free tutoring. Most tutors, however, are peer tutors. Peer tutors work with two types of students. The first type of student is a program student. Program students are registered with one or more programs here at the college. They might be registered with the CAP program or the College Adjustment Program, the Office of Disability Services, also known as ODS, SADS, which oversees athletics, OMSAR, which oversees links and various other scholarships, and commuters and veterans. These programs pay for tutoring, so tutoring is free for these students. However, in order for you to be paid, you have to follow a certain process. Please read the Tutor Handbook and watch the video documenting your hours with program students for a detailed explanation. All of the forms that you will need for this process and the box where you will need to enter your timesheets are located right outside the Math Center. You can see a picture here below. The forms you will need are up against the wall in the black bins, and the box where you will have to submit these timesheets are right on the table, right by the Math Center bulletin board. The second type of student that you'll work with is a private pay student. These students have to pay for tutoring. You will have to charge anywhere between $8 to $10 per hour. We'd like to keep it at $8 to $10 to make it affordable for all of our students here at OU. I also strongly encourage you to ask for your money at the beginning of the session so that you don't forget or to give the student a chance to get to the ATM. You can also focus on the session and the student rather than worrying about money. So where do you meet your students? Whether you're working with a private pay student or a program student, most tutoring occurs in front of the AAC. When you arrive for your session, sign in and pick up your name card to place on the table where you will tutor. Meeting in front of the AAC will benefit both you and the student. You can use our kiosk inside the AAC to log your student in and out of TutorTrack, and if you ever need assistance, you can always find me in my office. More importantly, your student will feel more comfortable knowing that there are other students around that are also in tutoring sessions. Safety is important. We don't want any of our tutors tutoring in residential halls, apartments, or off campus. All tutoring should occur in front of the AAC or anywhere in Alden, and if you must, in Baker. Please keep in mind that if you ever feel uncomfortable, inform staff immediately. Finally, let's talk about pay rates. Here's the breakdown of pay rates. Depending on where you work, and whether or not you are an undergrad or graduate, and whether or not you're working with a group. Pay close attention to the last row. It is here where you will see how you receive payment. Please keep in mind that as an AAC tutor, you must dedicate a few hours a week to tutoring, but you cannot work over 20 hours per week. Now that you've completed the orientation, please take the time to complete the quiz. Remember, you'll need a 90 or above to continue the training process. Thank you, and good luck.